Welcome back to year 8 now of the Divorce Due Challenge. So our goal is to get a whole bunch. The brewery, the distillery, the winery, and a super awesome steak processing going on. And we currently have a butcher shop, currently own the brewery, currently own the distillery, and we have a grape field. We do not own the winery yet. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So we're in August. I know we got some soybeans that need harvested. No, we got barley that needs harvested. So we got to check the cows. They probably need food. What else do we got going on? I think that's it. So this canola field's not ready, so we're not going to buy that. We got field 16, that's barley. We might throw our old school combine on that one, since it's kind of far away from the other fields and it's just chilling up here, and have someone do that. And we got 2 semis, so we can throw a semi over there. These 3 barley fields are ready. Barley, barley, barley. I think this big one's ready. That's ready. Our corn is not ready. And then, so in August we could plant canola, which we're not going to do. Can't plant corn. Yeah, so we're not going to plant anything on any of these fields. We need to plant wheat sometime because I want to start making pizza. I want the pizza place just as a side quest. And then, yeah, so our goal for August is we're going to get over there and get that, start to get it harvested and get it prepped for when it's time to put in some more, what's it called? Crops? Barley, I suppose. That's what we'll go with. Alright, we gotta drop this guy off. Yeah, so we just need to expand a lot. We probably need, I want to try to get 500 acres. That should let us, like each harvest, I want to be able to, like, fill each one, right? Like, I want to be able to fill the brewery with all it needs, which is just barley. Super easy. I want to be able to fill the... Sorry, I'm driving and can't talk. I want to be able to fill the distillery, which needs barley and corn. And dried corn. And then be able to fill the winery, which we haven't got to yet because we're just started growing our grapes. So close. So those are kind of, sorry, I was focused. Those are kind of like the main things we want to do, and I don't think we have enough land to do that because right now neither are full and they get pretty low on some stuff. So the butcher shop still has some goats in it, but not really much to do. Like we're not keeping cows, so we need more cows. Corn dryer is always empty. We got dairy, so we got our cheese. So it'd be nice to get more of that going. So right now, we got a little barley, but like we're almost out of corn now. We got a little bit more barley in from last month, so that's almost full. I'm gonna have to go pick that, empty that. Our animals, we got 500 cows here. We're not even close, so we need to up the amount of our milk producing cows, but we do send a lot to the butcher, so I'm probably gonna have to buy a lot. These guys, same thing, we send a lot to the butcher, so we probably need to up these again. We can have 500 and we're at 100. We're at just over like 250-ish. Sheep were full. They did just say we got like $50,000 this month because it sold our excess sheep. So we need to sell some sheep. I think these ones just gave birth, so those will probably go. Those might be the only ones old enough to actually go. get processed to some mutton. So that'll happen. But yeah, we're just gonna get farming. I did fix that driveway a little bit because it was pretty bad. Yeah, so all these fields are just going to be empty until it's time to replant, which is not a big deal. I think our productions for everything else. So this is our TMR. It's almost full, which is good because we'll take all that out and give it to the cows. What is this? Our hay. So our hay is full, which we use to make TMR. And then this is our silage machine, and it's full with alfalfa. So, I mean, we could put a little bit in there. So we can move some silage out. We can move some hay out. We could get a little bit of straw, but we got straw being stored in one of those. So there's that. And then I didn't check to see about our grapes. I don't know when grapes need harvested. But I'll definitely do another video on those by themselves, just like I did with the planting ones. G for grapes. Yeah, so next month I think we might be able to harvest our grapes. So when we get over here, we'll drive past them and kind of see how it's looking. I have never done grapes before. So we got our little grape shed over there with our tractors and stuff. I know we don't ever have to replant them. Well, we don't have no grapes yet, but looking pretty good, I suppose. Kind of sucks that bots can do that for you, but yeah. So I'm gonna get to harvesting, and we will check in later. I don't know how much harvesting you want to see. I mean, you see harvesting all the time. You probably do harvesting. So. Pitter patter, let's get at her.
until the hay starts getting over there, and I think that's it. I think that's it, y'all.
Alright, so we got fields being prepped. We got one being plowed over there. Those ones are being mulched. Just finished up harvesting. I think we're going to add another TMR making machine. So our little one right here, this one's already full. It seems to be full pretty often, so I think I'm going to add another one. Not quite sure where we should put it. We have all this land though, so pretty much put it wherever we want. Let's see. Kind of like them all over here, but put this here. Maybe stick it right here. And now, I think it's getting too much munched together. All right, so we're just gonna stick it over here somewhere. What if we? I don't know. Owned by us. This is. Let me just stick it right here. You know, boom. Put the grass over there. Swoop it on the way out. Like it. Easy peasy. Alright, so now we got another TMR, so we'll pick up some more hay, some more grass and stuff. But we just weren't making enough, and we got those other cow barns up there. So we'll always build some more TMR stuff up there. So we got our silage, got our hay maker, silage maker, TMR maker. Yeah, so we upgraded those. We did get about, what do we got here? 26. Let's see. Hold on. Let's try to do a quick little tally on how much barley we got from this harvest. So we need about almost, probably just over 1 million. I would have to look, but it's like 960,000 it holds, and we got 2 full semis from it. Let's see how much. There's still some in here, so I didn't want to do math. We're just going to estimate it. So we got about 30,000. So we'll say 30,000 here, and then we got 2 of these full. So it's 370,000 liters of barley, and that was just these fields and this field. So we're getting there. We are getting there. We haven't bought nothing up there yet. This one I kind of want to get for grapes, since it's right next to that grape field. Might be nice just to throw a bunch of grapes. I don't know, maybe go vertical again. Yeah, maybe this one would be grapes. Would be easier because it's smaller. Grapes take forever, but we'll see. So that's where we're at. I think I will end this episode here, mostly because I want to do an episode of harvesting grapes and that should be coming due next. So off camera for the rest of this, I'm just going to finish plowing that field. Plow this field. Plow this field. I actually might pick up the straw in this field first real quick, since we have a new TMR machine. And then we got to lay lime down on the field way out there. And I don't know if these other fields need lime or not. So it's just going to be field prep, so you guys don't need to see that. So yeah, next episode we should be harvesting our grapes and getting our winery going. So until then, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what I suck at. Let me know what the next challenge I should do is. Yeah, just keep it real. Later. Alright, welcome back to another Forest Dude Challenge day. And last episode we bought the winery. A couple episodes ago we planted grapes, and look what we got today. Boom. Grape harvester. Why? because our grapes are ready to be harvested. Look at these beauties. So many grapes. I have no idea how much we're going to get, but we are going to find out in this episode. This field's pretty big. To give an idea how large it is. So it's field 26. So all of 26, which is, I don't know, almost 7 acres. 7.5 acres, and then 146, which is just over 6 acres, but some of it we're not using, so we're probably about, I don't know, 12 acres of grapes. So yeah, so I'm gonna get harvested. I'll just start with you guys. So we got our harvester, we have our grape trailer, and we have our winery. So that's going to be the goal in this episode, is just to get all of the grapes done. We do got some stuff going on in the background. We still got some mulching to do there. We have some plowing going on. And we are going to be planting some barley and possibly some wheat. I might turn this into a wheat field so we can get the pizza parlor, or whatever they call it, at some point. But mostly we're here for the grapes. So this episode probably will be only part of September, and then we'll probably catch up with the rest in the next episode. But let's see if we can get this going. Some steering assist. Headlines, it says 1, but freaking grapes. Let's see, we gotta unfold. Oh, we just raised up. Look at that. What? Let's turn it on. So the reason about this harvester was because it holds 4,000 liters, and I don't know how many liters each row is going to be. So let's find out. Let's get cruising. So our goal is to be able to harvest enough grapes at a time to fill the winery. So if we look at the winery real quick, what is it, Duckhorn Winery? It holds 600,000 grapes. So hopefully this field gives us a bunch of grapes, and we don't have to build too many grape fields since lots can't help us do grapes. But here we go, let's get at it. Let's see how many we get on a row. If we get 2,000, that wouldn't be too bad, because then, oh, we're gonna get over 2,000. That means we're going to have to, it's not going to let us, yeah. Oh man, we're going to have to unload a lot. That's good though, because we need the grapes. So it looks like we'll probably get, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through this one, and then we'll just come back up this row and pick it up and go back down. We might, so we made it maybe halfway. Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we might buy another grape trailer and have one at each end. So that way it's a little bit easier to unload and keep going as we're harvesting. But let's get this other one out here. I think we gotta kind of use the butt of this thing. Now let's go get a grape trailer. And our cute little tractor. This thing's freaking adorable. I'm gonna attach it. Alright. Got our grape trailer. Probably need to open the cover. Look at that. Oh. Go it this way. No one really comes down this road, so that's a bonus. So we got the cover open. Let's see here. Pick this up. Alright, let's dump our grapes. Look at all that. Oh yeah. I might actually hit the mod hub and see if there is a grape trailer that will hold more than 16,000 grapes. This seems like it's going to take us a long time. Let's turn it back on, get it back out, get more grapes. Hell yeah, we're cruising. So we got 4,000 there, and this one's going to give us so much more. Let's see, 5. Yeah, so we should have a good amount of grapes. About 5,500 liters for 2 rows, not too shabby. So yeah, so I'm just going to keep going with the grapes, and then we will catch back up probably when I'm done with it. And before we go deposit some grapes. Oh, 1, 2. This is what always gets me. Trying to make sure I get on the correct line. Alright, we'll be back. Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this. It's probably going to take me a while. So see you in a bit. Alright, so we've gone about 3 or 4 rows or so, and we got our trailer full. We got 12,000 in it. Whoa, homie. And excuse me, jeez. Yeah, we're gonna go through these guys. And so we are going to make our first deposit of grapes. I'm gonna have to buy another trailer to put on both sides. It's just taking forever. So let's dump some grapes out of this thing. Oh, look at that. Graperia. Keep coming, baby. Boom. We got some grapes in our winery. Heck yeah. Alright, let's get back. So we did find another trailer mod hub that holds a little bit more grapes. So we're going to buy that. We actually might buy 2 of them. Just so that way we don't have to, we can harvest a little bit longer before we make the trips to drop the grapes. Kind of like this trailer because it's cute. And it kind of works perfect because it's like 3, what's it called? 3 unloads, and then it is full. Like it's an even number versus the other one that's like 14.5. It'd be like 3.5. So it's kind of like, well, which one do we do? So I don't know. I just haven't bought one yet. It's not super far to drop these off, but we do have our harvesters already full. So we've made it this far in the grape field. We've unloaded it. This will be the 4th time. And then we will have to go back up that row to get some more grapes. So let's get this guy unloaded real quick. I tried that trailer behind us. It doesn't take grapes. There's some other trailers that say they take grapes that have bigger capacities. But I kind of like keeping the grapes the grapes. I don't know why. Weird. But we'll see. I may go in and take one of these and give them a little bit more capacity. Like maybe 20,000 liters of grapes. I just haven't decided yet if I want to or not. And this is where we left off, so this is where we'll come back to. And we just start going down the line again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've done 5. Yeah, we don't get very far. Probably make these rows a little bit shorter. It'd be nice if like it was either each row was one unload or each row or every 2 rows was an unload. So like we just finished that one. So I gotta zip down here and turn around and go down the other way. So I'm just gonna keep getting at it. I got a lot of graping. We tried a couple different trailers. Couldn't unload into them. So we bought this guy. Holds like 14.5. And then we put that all fruit silo over there. So we could just dump them in there. And then we could grab a bigger trailer on a semi to go take them to unload where they need to unload. I just felt like that probably makes the process a little bit quicker than just our first unload with the little grape trailer. So we're about this far through right now. Looks like maybe I missed some grapes here and there. cruising through at this speed, but it's fine. Yeah, so we're just, every end, we just unload, go down the other way, unload, go down the other way, unload. That's kind of what we've been doing. Here's our other trailer. I think this one's probably full, so we're going to be stuck here for a minute, but yeah, that's the way we're working it. I think we're about a third way through. If I didn't, you know, try to figure out like a bunch of stuff for trailers, we probably would be a bit further along. But stupid Uber notification. But yeah, so is it full? Nope. That's good. Alright, 2,000. Yeah, I don't think we could have enough space to go down the other way. But yeah, so we just come, boom, grab a truck, and then we just go dump them real fast. I don't know why that just reopened, but whatever. Oh, maybe because that guy's there. Yeah. So we just cruise this way. I gotta fix the ground over here. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna handle it, but just come in. Look at that. This is way high, but oh well. Boom, dump grapes. Go back, go down the other way. Dump the grapes, bring them over here, dump them over here, and just keep going. Alright, so we are on our last row of grapes finally. But in the background, I got stuff being planted. I got the wheat planted and rolled. I got barley being planted over there. I got mowing done. So we could get some more TMR. So there's stuff going on in the background. That's just normal farm stuff, but we... Oh man, I suck at this. Hit the green button. Okay, well... Back on track here, please. So we got our grapes. We're about to finish them. I did miss some. I think I was driving too fast. Next time I'll have to slow it down a little bit. But I just wanted to see like how much we could get. And man, it takes forever. I don't think I'll be making another grape field. I think this is as big as our grape field's getting. It is just such a pain in the rear to do the grapes. So yeah, whoa. So that's that. I'm going to go grab a semi truck and a trailer, and then we will load all the grapes up there, and then we will take them to our winery and see how much money we get for them. Not money. We're not making any money. We'll see what our kind of total is at that point. So I will catch up to you guys when we are there. Alright, we are at our winery. I'm going to drive through this guy. Get the fucking way. Let's unload this. I should have drove the other way, probably made it easier, but whatever. It is what it is. And then once this is unloaded, we will see what our total is, because we did bring a little bit before. But I think it's like 150,000 liters is pretty good amount of grapes. So let's peep our thing. Yeah, 154,000 liters. I think that's plenty. We got some water in here, so let's get this a-going. We're going to increase this for 300%. We'll just pay everyone overtime. It's fine with me. And let's see how much this wine's going to sell for. Don't know till we know. So, yeah, that's that. Now we got to get back and finish all the process of graping. So, yeah, we'll jump back over to the grapes in a few. Okay, so we are going to attempt to do both of these at the same time. I don't know how that's going to work. Whoa, okay. Well, apparently that got unfolded. Lower the mulcher. Turn on the mulcher. Turn on the tree pruner. That's good. anyway, I'm gonna do all this prep stuff. I'm gonna keep it out there. We've seen it before. I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is the only thing. I miss some grapes. Oh well. Let's get at it. All right, so we have this greenhouse that puts out grapes. So I think we're gonna put a couple down, or maybe just one or two. I'm not quite sure how it works or anything, but it looks like we got output there, an input on the right in front of us, then a water right there. So I wonder, we don't have to worry about the water since we have the automatic water thing. Tell me it's not owned by me. So I wonder if, I don't know. So we gotta, I mean, we could always back end and put something there. Not quite sure. We could put them over here maybe. So like a, there's no, go rotate and that's it. What if we like kind of put it like right here on the edge of this thing, and then that way we can have a place to put the stuff. Oh, I made everything ugly. Oh, that is horrible. Horrible. Can we delete it? Yeah. Alright, well, I gotta fix this and I'll put it down. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so when we're finishing up the fields, I just checked prices before I decided to call this an episode, and beer is above price for next month. So we're gonna sell our beer. We have a lot of it, so we're gonna drive down to the general store and sell a bunch. I'll probably check price after this load, and if it's still low, I mean if it's still above, I'll sell some more. If it's not, I won't. So we almost got everything planted and rolled. We're on the last field doing that. Our grape harvest stuff is done. Doesn't look like anything else is working, so we're good there. What else is there? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, well, I will see you guys at the general store. Yeah, I'm going to use Super Strength to pick it up. Alright, we're rolling in with beer. Get this sold. Boom. Did we sell it? There we go. Alright, now we got some money again. Start looking at some fields for corn. Since we need more corn. I don't know what that was about. But now we got some money, we could at least get hopefully a field or so for the corn. Up on the top field, whatever. Oh my goodness. Whatever freaking farm that's called that we bought. So now we can at least start looking up there for some fields. I mean, we'll need a harvester and stuff too, but we'll deal with that when we get there. But until then, we just need a field. We just need to be able to freaking get some corn planted. So I'm going to call this episode here. I'll check. I may sell some more beer real quick. I'm going to go check the other storage unit, the one that's down south, and see if there's any beer in there. And then if there's not, I might grab the whiskey and just kind of consolidate all that stuff to the new one. And then yeah. So we're gonna call this episode here, and we'll come back next episode. We should have some stuff to harvest. I think corn should be ready pretty soon. I think we got soybeans down. I don't think they'll be ready, but yeah. So see you guys at harvest. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna keep on keeping on and see if we can get this challenge done. hopefully by year 10, I think we could probably call it done whenever. We have our three things. We got the beer, we got the whiskey, we got the wine. We're making good money on our steak. So those were the big goals. Now it's just we need a bigger operation to kind of support all that stuff and try to get to, I don't know, maybe 500 acres. So we got some growth to do there. So that's our next goal. And oh, look, there's our other refrigerator trailer that has some stuff in it, just sitting there. So yeah, let me know what the next challenge should be, and I will catch you next time. Later. All right. Welcome back for another episode of the Divorce Dude Challenge. So we sold some cheese as well. Sold cheese. We sold beer. We drank a bunch of beer because the Bears beat the Packers. I need to get this out super quick, so there's gonna have to be like 20 episodes come out before right before this. But hails to the yeah, holy shiza. So what we got going is we sold some cheese. We sold some beer. We got 1.9 mil, which is Gucci. We have some corn we need to do. So we're going to use our John Deere for the corn because there's no reason to buy anything else. Let's see. Do we need to do anything? Needs plowing. I don't know what to do with that. What else? I think we just got these two corns. Soybeans aren't ready yet. We need to buy some fields up here so we could transfer the corn. So we got 38, 13, so 51, 65 acres of corn that we need to transfer to up here. And what is that, 8, 26, 37. So we just need to buy as many fields up here for corn as we can. So we can't plant corn yet anyway. Yeah, we can't plant that stuff until April, so we're not going to buy them just in case we get lucky. They might have some other stuff, but that would be sick. So we got to go jump in our truck, go grab our combine, get corn harvested. So that's key, right? We need to get this corn harvested. We need to get those fields plowed and ready for, we could throw barley on them. So we get those done, we throw barley on them today or this month. That would be sick. That would be wicked. And then we got all this grass done. We got rid of this alfalfa. We just planted grass on it, so it looks pretty. Since we just keep building stuff here as it is. We need to check our cows today, though, and our sheep, because we threw some more into the butcher last month. What else? We're gonna need some more vehicles. By vehicles, I mean tractors. So we're going to need more tractors. We have enough semis. We can move a semi up there that just does corn. We can buy a harvester at some point that just does corn. What else do we need? We have an auger wagon already. We could probably buy some case. I think everything up there is going to be case, some international stuff. I cut down this tree. Boom, it's laying over there. I got like tree branches laying around. Right, so Grandpa had IHs, Fords, and John Deere's near the end of the farm, so we are going to roll with those three. We have our Fords. We don't really have any cases, so those probably be what we use up at that other field. So we'll just go case. Well, he had IHs. Case is kind of what that leads to, so we'll probably get that stuff up there. Sheep selling really well, the mutton, which is super dope. What else? I don't know what's going on. I think it's just I got some harvesting to do. Get the harvesting done, get some freaking barley planted, and then I think next thing will be soybeans that we, let's see, soybeans will come up for harvest, the other cornfield will come up for harvest, and then they'll probably just sit until it's time to make all this barley. I think we're going to spend most of this money up on the north side, up on the, up above that freaking hill right there, on fields for corn. Try to get that planted out. I need to kind of calculate how much field acres we have, so we're not trying to hit 500. I think we're still pretty far from that, but we don't until we calculate it. And we still have these fields we can buy. We still got a huge field right there we can buy. I really don't want to buy fields with clover or alfalfa or grass on it. It's super annoying. Because we're just storing it. Like, we'll cut it, right? We'll harvest it. There's no reason just to plant over it, but it's like, dude. So if up there we have to buy some fields with grass, we will. I don't want to buy another lawnmower just to go up there. But it might be worth it if we have a grass field up there at some point. And we can do cows and we can just bring those cows down to the butcher. Or those goats or those sheep down to the butcher. Or if I could put goats to the butcher. So if I could do that, then we could do goat milk up there. No. We still want to buy the pizza. This pizza is awesome. What else? We gotta buy a flour mill so we can get dough, so we can get freaking flour, so we can make pizza. And then we can swap our greenhouses to tomatoes and peppers and whatever else pizza needs. So yeah, so we gotta get at it. Enough freaking chit chat. Pitter patter, time to get at her. I'm gonna go harvest. I will catch you guys after the harvest because there's no reason you want to. I mean, you want to watch me do corn? I can do some corn. I can just record and then time lapse. Do you guys like time lapse? I don't know. Sorry. Bears game. I drank a lot of beer. It was stressful. It was intense. I'm so hyped up and I can't go to sleep next so it spins. So we're out here harvesting. You let me know what's up. I mean, do you want to see time lapses? I mean, I don't care for time lapse. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTubers. I watch Farmer Cop. I watch Clutch. I watch. What the fuck is that thing doing? What am I doing? Who else do I watch? I watch the Pumpkin Guy. I watch him. I watch Farmer Sim. Like, I watch a lot of guys. I just don't care for time lapses. But if you guys want time lapses, I can find some freaking music, time lapse that shit. But I'm not going to, so I'm gonna grab this, hopefully. Come on, Betsy. Is she in here? Oh, I was way off. So yeah. So I'm gonna get to harvesting. I will check you guys when I'm done harvesting, which will probably be, real life tomorrow morning. But yeah. Pitter patter, time to get at her. Get these chores done. Hold on. Here's my son. Do a little bit of corn. Okay. Get the cornhole going. Here we go. Here we go. Got it unfolded. Let's get this. Full harvester. We're good. We're Gucci. I don't know if we're gonna actually. Yeah, I'll probably stretch. Commercial season. Oh, look at that. The good thing my nephew was sleeping, all my boys would be shocked. First thing so yeah. Here we go, getting some corn done. Which is good because our whiskey needs some corn. I think it's out at the moment actually. There we go, motherfucker. Alright, so Jack Daniels whiskey is, we're out of corn. We need corn. We do have like 40,000 liters of dry corn sitting in the dryer right now, so that's super dope. So yeah, so we're gonna get this corn done, get it thrown into the whiskey, so we need some whiskey, and yeah, so I will check you motherfuckers later. See you in a few. Later. Okay, so I'm looking at these fields, and you know what? I think we're just gonna buy some. Like, this alfalfa field is ready to harvest. We might as well grab it. We can harvest it. We can put the stuff over here. We can get some more cows going. Boom. More steak, baby. So let's buy this. I still got 1.3. So this grass field is right across the street. We're gonna buy. Boom. We got 800 still. What's this clover field looking like? It's growing. This one's ready to harvest, but 52 needs lime. I don't know how much more I want to spend because we need to buy some tractors and stuff. But this gives us 18, 27, I don't know, like 45. So we grabbed this one. So we'll buy this. Oops, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to buy it. Alright, so these will become corn. We are going to buy another lawnmower. No, we're not. We're not gonna buy a lawnmower. We'll just bring our lawnmower up here, because those are just gonna get switched to corn. So corn we can't plant. Can we plant anything right now? Wheat, but we won't be able to harvest before we could plant corn. So barley would be, yeah, we won't be able to plant anything on there. So we're just gonna bring our lawnmower up there. This guy, we'll just bring him up there. We'll put him on the truck, bring him up, mow those, start making some silage, and get those ready for, I don't know, maybe we'll. But we got those, we're gonna buy them, we're gonna plant them, we're gonna harvest them, get that material, and then call that good. And that will allow us, so we got these 3 fields, corn, boom. We got the corn starting. And then that will let us buy whatever we need up here. So we'll have a truck up here. We have some money. Hopefully we get money before corn harvest so we could buy a harvester. And then what else do we need? Harvester. We got our planter up here already. He's right there. We got our semi up here to collect the corn. We could we'll bring up this guy right here. So yeah, so we're cooking, we're cruising. We will buy a, we will, oh my God, I can't talk. We'll be buying this guy. I don't know how much horsepower that gives us, but we are gonna buy this. Got some Continentals, some wheel weights. You know what? He's gonna be running, we just need wheel weights. We'll do wide tires, wheel weights. Keep the Pro decal. We don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need none of that. Don't need none of that. Exhaust. What's it? Let's keep default fenders with. Yeah, we'll keep the fenders. Front load attachment. We're gonna put a quickie on it just because I like having the front load attachment, just in case we need it for the future. Actually, we probably don't need it up there. Yeah. So we'll buy this guy. So he will be one of our tractors for up there. He'll really be pulling auger wagons. That's it. Nothing special. So yeah. So we made some choices. With this guy up here, we'll get him going. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. Back to harvest. All right. Quick look. We got that cornfield done, and there is lime on it. This one is plowed with lime going down on it. Still got a ways to go. I need to find a bigger freaking lime spreader. So those two are done. That's updated. So let's skip over here. So we are plowing field 48. So that was this alfalfa field. We're gonna plow this and just have it ready. The grass one we might keep until it's time, since we could probably get a little bit more grass off. And we have it turning into silage already. I did buy, so I got rid of this house. I sold the house a little bit ago, and I put it in a storage barn. That's our tractor we bought. Love that thing. I did buy another one of these for up here, so we don't have to bring it down from the bottom. So that's where like $80,000 went. Let's see what else is up here. I think that's all the updates we have right now. Yeah, so we're just cooking along. So we'll come back whenever we got some more stuff to harvest. Soybeans. When do soybeans get harvested? Anytime, yeah. So we have the soybeans to be harvested at some point, and then we have our other cornfield to be harvested at some point. Where's the map? Yeah, so still gotta harvest this, still gotta harvest these, and I think everything else is just chilling for a while. I still don't know what else I need to do with the grapes, but it is what it is. So that's where we're at. I just want to give a quick little update, since all this will be done and ready for corn up here. Hopefully we can get a little bit more land at some point. We do have some beer we could sell in January, or whiskey, beforehand to try to get some more land. We've got some more mutton to sell. We got some more cows being processed. We'll have some meat to sell, some steaks. So everything's going pretty good. It's just one of those things where just gotta wait for the right time to sell it, and then purchase some more land and keep going. So I think we're getting there. I do need to do the math on how much acreage we have. I don't know if there's a quick way to do that. Let's see. Finances. Yeah, so I don't know, but I'll figure that out. I'll give a little, because we need an update on that as well, since we want to make sure we have a whole bunch of acreage. So yeah, quick update. See, we'll come back when there's more fun stuff to do. Alright, so we're over acres, so we're halfway to where we want to be, and we are pruning. So looks like we're waiting now to do this, so that's good. So we got this going. This is all we got this month, it looks like. Already checked the fields. We're still waiting on this corn. Still growing. Soybeans could use fertilizer. Let's see, barley. So we gotta fertilize everything. Yeah, so I'll be for I'm gonna fertilize. I'm gonna finish pruning, and then we will probably just go into December. So that's the plan. See you guys in a little bit when there's more to go on. This is gonna take forever. Alright, little update. We are still working on this. This freaking blows. Holy cow. Try to go a little faster, miss it. Otherwise it just takes for freaking ever. It's just non-stop. Freaking so good. Slow. I know I can only grapes. It's just tedious as fuck. That's where we're at. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Alright, so I took a minute and I went to the mod hub. Found this guy. I was hoping I was going to make it faster, but it doesn't seem to work that great. The left side still just doesn't always do what it needs to do. So if this does anything. What the heck? There we go. Why is the left one suck so bad? If it's gonna take me this slow, I don't know. But we got this little dually thing. Maybe I can figure it out and it'll save me some time. Currently, it's being kind of weird and slow, but you might figure it out. Yeah, so we got this one. Hopefully, it speeds stuff up a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Try to get this thing done eventually. I'll catch up with you in a few. Alright, we are back for some corn harvest. So get back to this thing. So we're back for corn harvest. So our one cornfield is ready. So this one's ready. Soybeans are ready. So we can get both these harvested and then plowed. And we might bring our mower down and get the grass or buy a new mower. And then next month, so next month is when we got a lot to sell. So our mutton, we've been cranking out. We could sell that for a bunch of money. We have our beef. We could sell our beef. They're still not below what next month holds. What else do we got? I thought there was something else. Oh, we'll take our corn stalks and we'll sell those since we don't need them. And then we will. I think those are the main things. So soybean straw. We'll probably sell our soybean straw, so we're gonna get some more off these soybean fields. So that's kind of the plan. I'm whisking away winding for a while still. So luckily, we will have some money coming in, so we will be able to buy a harvester, which we're going to keep up at the top. We needed that. We need what's the other thing we need? Oh yeah, we got to buy more fields. We're only about 250 acres. We want to try to get to 500, so we can buy a bunch of fields. So that's a plus. And then what is after that? I think we just need to up. We'll just need a lot more equipment. We got like people on both sides, so it really will take more equipment since we got the 2 farms. So that's another thing we're gonna have to get. So like another mower probably. Well, maybe not. We don't really need 2 mowers. Since up top we're not gonna have any cows or anything. We're doing pretty good down here, I think. Maybe we'll have cows up there. We'll see. We still want to buy the pizza place and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right. Soybean straw right now. Oh, Shiza. And yeah, so we're picking up the straw. Gotta get everything plowed still. We're gonna drop the corn off at the distillery. Not the brewery, the distillery. What else? Oh, we still haven't sold any of our meat. So we still got to do that. And I think milk, maybe? Oh, we don't really sell our milk though. We have cheese. So yeah, so we got the meats left. We still got all the soybean straw to sell. So we still got a lot of running up and down to do. So that's going to take a little bit. I don't know how much you guys want to watch. I mean, it's just going to be me driving. I mean, sometimes I crash. It's kind of interesting, but yeah. So, and we're still just working. I thought I'd just give a little update on what's going down. Mulching, plowing, still picking up soybean straw. Then we got to sell it. No more speed limit sign. So yeah, so we'll check back in a little bit. Probably just after we sell everything. I'll probably just do it off camera, off screen. I don't know. Where the hell, you ain't gonna see it. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. So I'll just be zipping around and doing that real quick, and then we'll come back and maybe make some purchasing decisions. Okay, so I think we're gonna buy some more land. We've sold like all our beef. We sold the soybeans, not the soybeans, but the soybean straw. I think that's all we have sold so far. But I think so. Still need fields down here, but for corn, I think we're gonna grab 54. I think it just needs plowed. Yeah, it's all the way for, so we'll buy 54. And then kind of sucks that, what does this have on it? Clover. We'll buy 57. Alright, so that gives, and we'll buy 56. No, or 53. I don't know. I mean, we could buy 53. But I'm thinking 28, that's a lot. We could start buying some of these little ones. What do we need to buy to get all of these little fields? That's just that area. I feel like there's where all these go to the edge. That doesn't. Yeah, what? Then there's so I could connect all these. Like, you see that little space? Is it this? Okay. So that 7.5 would let us buy, gives us all these other things. Like all in the areas in between everything. Except for right there. Interesting. Well, we don't have enough for that, so I think we'll just buy those fields. We'll just harvest this clover when it's ready, and then turn it to silage. We still need to buy a harvester. Oh, this one's on sale. We might grab this. That's on sale too, but so pretty much these are gonna all be corn. Pretty solid amount of corn. Then, ooh, I forgot about field 16. Whoo, that could have been bad. And then all these pretty much will get turned to barley. We'll keep these two as olives. We don't need more than that. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good for now. We spent a bunch of money on land, but it's all good. All this stuff's getting done. And then we'll go into January, and we will have to sell. What does January have? We got our mutton to sell. We could just go to it. Yeah, so let's see. I'm not telling that. Oh, we still got some more beef. I gotta find where that is. So we got some beef. We have corn stalks, which we're gonna sell. Dry corn, we cannot sell that. We cannot sell any of this. Milk, we just need to take up to make some more cheese. So our sheep and goat meat is January. That should get us about 2 mil. July. Yeah, so that gives us a bunch more money. So I think with all that, we should have enough to get our harvester for corn, and then what else do we need? Harvester for corn. I think that's the last big thing, and then some other equipment. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm just waiting for this stuff to get done, and we'll go to sleep, and then we'll sell some stuff, and we'll catch up in a little bit. All right, so we bought this field over here, and it needed plowed and limed, so I bought the wrong spreader at first, and then so we still have that. We'll use that for solid fertilizer on these fields. And then I bought this big old white one. Which one did I buy? So then I bought this because it's right at 42 meters. But it had like the shovel and stuff, and I was an idiot, so I sold that. And then I bought this guy. So no, that's not what happened. I bought this guy first because it's 42, and then it doesn't do lime because I didn't look. And then I bought this guy, and it's 42, but it's weird. So I sold this. I still have this, and we'll just use it for solid fertilizer. So then I bought this guy, and we got it at 11 meter, the 30 meter version of it, and that's right here. So in January, we are going to plow this field, throw lime on it, and get it ready. And then that field's good. This field is good. And then once these are ready, we'll mow them, and we'll make silage, and then we'll plow these, and if they need lime, we'll lime them. Yeah, and then the next field I want to buy, hopefully if we have enough, I kind of want to buy like 35, just because it's huge and massive. And then maybe we could kind of get some wheat going somewhere, but that's the plan. We'll be back. We're still putzing around and trying to get everything prepped so we can sleep. Okay, so I was lagging really bad, so I have my graphics to high. I don't know if you guys could just tell or not, but snow always messes up my stuff, and I suck at driving in the snow. That's all. That's all I wanted to share. I just suck at driving in the snow. I've almost crashed like 12 times. Went super slow past the river, so we didn't end up in and have to reset everything, but it's been a mess. I'm just delivering goods, so we just dropped off a bunch of corn stalks. Now we're gonna go get some more corn stalks, and we have a little bit more soybean straw, so we're gonna grab that as well. yeah, we're just keep selling. We just gotta sell, 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 and get that money up. And we gotta buy a harvester. We gotta buy some more fields, and we gotta take out our grapevines. Apparently, yeah, that sucked. I do want to figure out a better mowing situation. I mean, ours works pretty good, but there's a lizard has a trailer, like the small trailer that's going back with a forage harvester, that holds I can make it hold like 1,000,000 liters, and then we can just forage harvester the grass straight into it and dump it. I feel like that might be a little bit easier, but I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that, because we don't make hay anymore. We don't make bales. We just put it in the silo, and then when it comes out of the silo, we just sell it. So yeah. So that's kind of an idea. I don't think we need more cows. We've been making pretty good money on our steak and our mutton, so I don't think we need more. We could get more mutton maybe, but I don't know. It's a tough choice, but it's already on corner stalks. All right, but yeah, that's all. I just wanted to see if you guys noticed a difference in my graphics, because I just changed it and it kind of helped, and I think I upped it. So yeah. All right, so we've made it to March now. We made it through the winter. A lot of snow driving, a lot of horrible driving. We sold pretty much all we could. Our corn was gone. Our corn stalks, I should say, is gone. We got a little bit of straw left that's just in bales, but I didn't care about it. We sold most of this, which we've already made some back. We sold beef, which we got coming back. What else? Cement bags, herbicide. So we got some stuff to sell this month. Not really. We don't. But, so we have our grass fields are ready to mow. So boom, ready to harvest. Ready to harvest. Ready to harvest. So clover's still growing. The clover has one more month, and then it will be gone. This one we got prepped. These fields are prepped. I don't think this stuff's ready yet. That's still growing. That's still growing. Check our wheat over here. Still growing. Our grapes, we need to see if we can plow them. Well, not really plow, but like kind of work on them for the next season. So we're up to 4.7 million after all those drives. Let's see what's on sale. I don't care about that thing. Don't really care about that. Okay, so we got money. We're gonna buy some fields, right? We're still short, so we're gonna buy this one. So we're at 3.2 still. I kind of want 55, but it's cotton. I don't really want to deal with cotton, so we're not going to buy 55 yet, because I don't want to deal with cotton. We'll buy 28, and we'll probably turn this into wheat as well. Maybe. Okay, so we're at 2.5. So all this will be barley. These will be barley at some point. We'll keep these two grass unless we up our need. So this will be corn, 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 corn. We can make this one corn. All right, so we got that as corn. How about this guy? How much is this field? Just a little field. Kind of wrap our prairie. All right, so we'll buy that. How about this guy? Still growing. 3. I wonder if that's enough corn. Let's buy this anyway. Nice. So we got all this as corn. This will be all barley minus these. These will be wheat. So you'll buy the flour mill. When do we have to harvest our wheat? Not for a while, so we won't really worry about that too much. We might get another thing over there. Corn we don't have to do anything with yet. Alright, so we're going to mow the grass. We're going to mow this grass. We're going to mow this grass. These aren't ready. Alright, so we're going to mow grasses. And then we'll flip this field. We'll get this prepped. And at the same time, we'll get this one prepped. So we'll mulch this. Plow it. Harvest it. Plow it. And then we'll see if these two are ready next month. Because they're just going to get made into corn anyway. So that's what we're going to do. I think our cows and everything should be good. Okay, we got some more sheep, so we'll put some more sheep into the next month or two. We got to put our sheep away. Any cows born? None there. How are these guys doing? Pretty good. We need to check food. Food's good. All right, our sheep need food. So we got some little things to do, but that's going to be the plan. I'll bring you guys back when we have it done. Let me know if you guys like time-lapse. I've asked before, but I just need to know. I don't know what you guys are into or not. We are now, it says year 9, but we started in August, so it's not actually year 9, but whatever. It says year 9 up there. So yeah, get back at it, and I'll be back in a little bit. All right, so we're back. We actually are going to buy another tractor. So we're going to get a nice case up here. It's kind of a normal one. I don't think. I mean, we have this modded one. We probably don't need the mod. I don't know if it does anything special. All the power in the world. Do our Continentals. I'm going to go twin wheels. It's because I like twin wheels. USA. Boom. Got a big tractor. Let's buy that. And then we're going to get a mulcher. So I did put in a mod. Can't decide how much I like it or not, but our fields are getting pretty big, so we got this guy. It makes it a mulcher. We will go black, and then we'll do red. No, let's keep it all red. No! Some case red. We'll keep the tops black. That looks good enough. So now we got our mulcher. We'll jump over here. Who's going to town? Yeah, look at that beast. Oh yeah, there's our fertilizer for up here. I guess we'll just try to nudge it out of the way. Get out of the way. Get the... Oh, shiza. Yeah. So, got our mulcher. We're going to go get that field started. I want to go through that guy's field. So yeah. So I think we have enough tractors. We might start moving them a little bit and organizing stuff a little bit better. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to get pitter-patter. Got to get back at her. Alright, so we are not going to actually wait for this stuff and harvest it. Because I don't think we need it. We got plenty of freaking grass and crap. So we are just going to mulch it. Since there's no reason not to. We don't need it. Let's just get rid of it. And then we will bring in the plow. We'll plow it. We'll get it ready. And we'll just move on from there. Same with the other one. So we got this other field too. Boom. 57 and 53. We're just going to mulch them and get them prepped. We're not even going to worry about it. We don't need it all. We're just going to keep on moving through it. And yeah. So yeah, we're not going to. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. Yeah, we're just going at it. There's no reason. So we will not be collecting all this stuff to turn it into silage. Instead, we're going to mulch and prep for corn, because that's what matters more. So yeah, that's all. Just wanted to share that little bit of info with y'all as we get going on it. Okay, so I think I have a new plan since we need a lot more land. We might. So hear me out. Here's what I think we're going to do. I think we're going here. We're going to buy a spinnery. I think that's the flashing one. We're going to buy this field right now. We'll harvest it for cotton. We'll put the cotton in the spinnery. We're going to take our wool, put it in the spinnery, and instead of sending all our sheep to the butcher, and because it's making us a ton of money, we are going to keep them, and then like right before they get too old for the butcher, we'll probably send them to get a bunch of money. But that way we get a bunch of wool. We'll just run the spinnery a lot, and then I might switch up. Like, I want the pizza, so we're gonna buy the wheat as well. So we might buy Blue Ridge here as well, and we might kind of turn this into our little wheat area, and then we could kind of go out this way, or we could buy the Copper Creek and kind of work our wheat this way. But I don't know if this is enough barley. And we could increase our goats, so we could get goats here. So we'll need a big grass area. So what I'm thinking is we will start by keeping this right here as barley, as much as we need. We'll expand our grass operation. We'll expand our goat operation. We'll expand to either this one. I mean, we probably don't need to. It's kind of close to some of the other stuff we have. But there's also this one. So we took this snow cap farm. We turned this, started buying this for our barley. Like, I think we could get a lot of land over here real fast. And then we could just keep expanding our corn this way. So like this would be all be corn. And then this we could make down here. We could probably make most of this just grass, wheat. So we did barley, corn, grass, wheat. That'd be almost the whole map. Oh, dang. You guys need to get me another idea to do. I think that's what we're going to start doing. Once we finish buying all these, right? We got to buy this one, this one, this one, this one. And then buy these two. And then we can expand this way. We might get some goats, some sheep up here. Let's see what else. We might send some sheep to the butcher. And we have all this land over here. Like, if the spinnery's right here, what if we just made this into a cotton area? Like, put a little farm, boom, cotton. 1, 2, like, just all of these cotton. All of this grass to feed our everything. All of this corn. Start making all of this barley. And then all of this wheat. And then we could do so many cows. So much dairy, so much milk. I think we're just going to go buy the whole map. I don't know. Is there another farm up here somewhere? Blue Sky Acres. What's this? What's this one? Well, that's just a grass field. What's Blue Sky Acres? Oh, is this the first starting farm? This is. Okay. Alright. Stuff's about to get crazy. But right now, we might need to figure some things out. But yeah, I think that's the plan. We're going to buy the cotton field, we'll harvest it, and then we'll just keep on moving. We're going to keep on going until I figure out what the next challenge should be. Because we're almost done with this one, I feel like. But I just love this map. DJ Modding killed it. But yeah, alright. We got some more work to do. Alright, it's fucking April, so we got some shit to do. We need... Wrong place. So we have herbicide that needs to go in that field. which kind of blows, but we might as well do it. Or not. We gotta figure that out. And then all these need corn. All of these need barley. This one needs wheat. I think nothing else is ready for harvest. This needs plowed real quick, the clover. Maybe we'll just jump down and start freaking... Let's mow that clover real quick and pick it up when we start planting everything else. We got time. I don't know how long this is going to take. But luckily we got the bot army coming. And that should definitely help out. So yeah, so April is just going to be planting. And more planting. That's pretty much all we're going to be doing. So, nothing to it but to do it. Oh shit, that's our sign. Alright, we're almost... Come on. Well, maybe we'll get there. I feel like this is a long episode, but I'm just trying to get all these episodes up. I need a new challenge because we're kind of done with this one, I feel like. But let's have this guy get to it. We'll come back in a little bit. Okay, so planting has been a super long time. So this guy up here has finished at 49 and he has 2 more fields. This little strip was water. It was being dumb, so I just left it. And so he's got those 2. And then that thing needs herbicide still. Don't know how I'm going to handle that yet. This guy is planting 39. He still has to plant 35, 23, and 28. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves buying a bunch of other stuff, I think we need 2 more we need another setup for planting. Another setup. We need a bigger planter here. So I think the seeder I'm going to get is going to be this big old one. I mean, we don't have the money for it at the moment, but we will at some point. Seeders. So, yeah. So I think we'll go with this guy. I'm going to get enough money. 30. Actually, we might go with this one since these fields are smaller. But 23 is almost twice as big as that, so I think that will be the plan. Well, let's check a sprayer. Oh, these aren't too expensive. So these all do herbicide. This one's 33 meters. That's 24. 33. That one's 40. We can't afford these. Maybe we'll grab this guy. Yeah, let's just grab this. How much is it? 92. Yeah. I'm gonna grab this. And then we will be able to do some herbiciding. Yeah. So that's where we're at. Just a quick little update. Okay, so we sold some more stuff. We had some more goat stuff. We sold goat meat, and we bought that little guy. So I got this big old seeder. I gotta get a tractor for him down here because the tractors down here don't have enough horsepower. But look at that shit go! Wicked nice. Love it. Meanwhile, when all that's going on, we are mulching the grapevines. So we tried to do mulching and the subsoil at the same time, and it didn't seem like it worked. So maybe the subsoiler needs to go next month, but yeah, we are just, boom, we're going to town. We started this morning, and we're still going. So it's definitely taking a while to get everything done. But that's the story of the life, so we're just going to keep at it and go as fast as we can. We're getting pretty close. We got the wheat field going, we got guys rolling. The up top part's done, so So it's just down here that still has to get finished. Then before we sleep for the month, we gotta finish this cultivating, but it's going pretty quick. Just gotta go down and back. So quick little grape update. Okay, so I ended up buying the spinnery for our wool, just so we can make some fabric. I think fabric's pretty good bang for the buck. So we're just gonna drop this off, and then hopefully we get a bunch of fabric, and then we'll have to sell a bunch of fabric, which is fine. So just dropped off 60,000. It holds 95. We probably won't make a trip back until that's almost gone, but I do have to go get the wool out of the sheep barn since it's full. So I'm gonna go do that. We're almost done planting. Actually, everything's planted. We just have to roll 2 fields, and then we're done with all of that. So that's good. We still have $500,000, and then once those are done, we will be jumping into March. So I will see you guys in March. Okay, so buys in our grapes in April, and I think that's it. Everything else is done. All the fields are planted. We got all the fields rolled. So now it's just going on to the next one. Look at all of the corn, all of our barley, got our wheat. Apparently it's not done rolling. He's still in the corner over here, but yeah. So now we're gonna go to April, May, and I'm not quite sure what we need to do. I think we'll have some stuff come to harvest pretty soon. And we got 2 fleas. Some over on our grapes. I think that's the last thing we need to do. And then we need to throw another fertilizer on them as well. So yeah. So we'll see you in the next month. Alright, so we are now in June, and we have some harvesting to get done. I think it's our barley. However, it's raining. See all the sprinkles? So we have, I think we need, not sheep. Maybe we need to take some sheep, but when it's raining, we're going to take some cows, some milkers, and go put them in the butcher shop. And then after that, I don't think we have anything else we have to do. Our other farm, let's talk about it since it's still raining. Wrong button. So this farm up here is like super tight to park everything. So I think I'm gonna buy this lot and just put a couple big sheds on it, just to park all of our tractors and stuff. Because over here is a pain in the rear. And so it'd just be easier to park all the big tractors and stuff. So we'll probably do that. What else? I think that's it. This still says needs plowing, so we might try that again this month. But right now we just have these to do. But it's raining, so we can't really do much. So we'll probably get everything over here and prepped to knock this stuff out pretty quick. And it's in June, so I don't think we're going to be planting anything. Oh, yeah, we're not planting corn down here anymore. Maybe sorghum. And we could do soybeans. Yeah, we probably just won't plant anything. So yeah, so that's the plan. Oh man. Okay, 7150. I think we only got a 9-meter freaking corn header on it. And then we bought another one of these K7250s. I went with the big old fatties on the back though, all the way around. Then we had another grain cart. So now we could do 2 fields at one time. We still only got 1 semi truck trailer, but yeah, we'll deal with that when the time comes. We're also going to buy another field. So we're going to buy lot 141. to buy this. And then we're going to put a big old shed on it real quick. Let's see. We need... which one do we want? I like this one because it's so big and open. Yeah, that's one we're going to use. We are not going to put solar panels on it though. And we're going to come over here and try to find like a similar green. Oh, this one doesn't have solar panel option. It's a little dark. That's way off. Alright, we're just going to go with this one. That's going to be way over here anyway. So now we have an actual place we can store all our tractors. And it'll be a lot easier than over there. So over there blows big time. So let's kind of do this. Alright, so now we got that. We take these guys over there. And once corn's ready, so corn will be in October of next year, we will get at it. So yeah, that's what I just did. I just thought it'd be good to have two setups, make it a little bit quicker to harvest. Eventually we want more like two setups for everything else. So yeah, just a little checking in. Okay, so we also bought another Mack truck, and then we did go with this like Super D kind of setup. It doesn't hold as much as our other trailer, but if we use this guy with the little fella, I think it'll be pretty good. And then it is time to sell our whiskey. So we're gonna make some whiskey runs, probably like 3 or 4 of them. That way we could get some money back, since I kind of spent it all on a bunch of crap. And oh, I did change the truck colors, if you noticed, to be red. So I'll change this stuff to John Deere green probably. It just helps me keep track when I'm jumping through things, to know like where things are. And hopefully, we sell enough whiskey we could get a 6R, just like the big dual one, to haul those guys. The big cedar, we need one for down here, so that one belongs on top. So yeah, so we're just going to sell a bunch of whiskey. It's all here or it's up there. So I guess I should just see if it's in there real quick, because I don't remember if I moved it all or not. I think I did. I mean, if we did move it, that'd be sweet. Yeah, there's no whiskey down here, so we'll just jump back up here to our whiskey hauler, which is still blue, but it's this guy. So yeah, we're gonna sell whiskey, and since it's priced over right now, and then yeah, that's where we'll be back. Alright, so we are in July for the last month of the year. And we have one wheat field to harvest. So with this little guy to harvest, we'll go make some flour. If this needs herbicide, we're not going to worry about it. It is what it is. And we got to move some more sheep to the butcher and some cows to the butcher. And then that's pretty much all we have to do. And then this is year 9. No, I think it's the end of year 8. And yeah, we're just making progress. We got $2 million almost in the bank. We have pretty much everything we want, except for newer, better stuff. So yeah. Alright, so we got our wheat harvested. We're going to drop it off at the flour mill. We ended up buying the pizza place. So now we have the American Pizza Company, And we have chili peppers. So we have cheese. Now our cheese is going to be produced and it's distributed. Our tomatoes, chili peppers, and garlic are all going to get distributed from our greenhouses here. And then once we get the flour mill going, we'll distribute the flour mill to there as well. So we should start making some pizza pretty soon. This is our last month on year 8. I know it says 9 up there, but it's 8. I don't know why it says 9. Maybe, who knows. But yeah, so we're going to drop off the wheat, get the flour mill going, drop off our dry corn to get the whiskey going again, because it's out. And then that is it for year 8. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, like the video. And I don't know how many more years we're going to go into this until we start a new adventure. Once I figure out what that new adventure should be. So the front of the wheat. There we go. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out. We are going to finish this up and keep it on. Yeah, we'll see what year 9 brings to us. Might bring a big expansion. We got like $2.4 million right now. We got our spinnery going. We get the wine going. So, yeah. See you guys all on the next one.